SmackDown Jeff Gaming, the only show on the internet where we are the creators of WrestleMania.
Yeah!
Can't believe Vince stole our idea that we had before we were born.
Yeah, I can believe it. He's a fucking asshole.
That's true. Remember when he covered up a murder, probably?
Universe didn't see me take out 2/3 of Imperium in their hired gun.
No, they probably didn't. They probably weren't watching.
Yeah, but say, whenever Imperium's on screen, they turn off the TV. Unlike CRANDON.
They know.
God, that would be the ultimate battle, though, wouldn't it? Like, man, Crandon's about to be on TV? I gotta turn the volume way up. Oh, wait, Imperium's gonna be on TV? Better turn the TV off. Wait a second. But I'm gonna miss Crandon.
But I'm gonna see Imperium.
Then you compromise, you just get like a poster board. You pull it away whenever Crandon's on screen, you put it back up. Move it around if they're both on screen at the same time.
Right, just gonna keep Crandon uncovered.
Stacking the deck against me. Must be Friday.
That's right, Friday Night SmackDown.
But also
live
the PL
on WWE Network.
But also our PLEs are on Saturday now.
Oh, oops. Man, remember that time that The Miz was a gigantic jerk to us for no reason constantly?
Oh, bro, which fucking time?
All of them. Hate that guy.
God. Miz is such a good villain, but I do hate how they always just make Miz the most unlikable villain. Because, God, he's so fucking good, too. Like, he's so lovable when they let him be lovable.
Is he?
I think so. I think Miz is a fucking hoot.
I think there's a reason that he is the worst guy on the roster almost all the time.
Well, yeah, it's because he's fucking great at it. But let's not pretend like he doesn't also play a really good face when they rarely let him play a face.
He does not play a really good face when they let him play a face.
Yes, he fucking
He
does.
is okay at best.
They got people cheering him against Daniel Bryan, dude. Like,
he is okay at it.
Whatever. You are just a fucking hater. Your hate's blinding you.
Yeah, I hate The Miz because he's the worst guy in WWE. And he's screwing over our bro, Crandon. And here you are jerking him off.
Listen, someone's got to support The Miz. He's up against Crandon.
True.
It's unfair.
He's boned. I wouldn't want to be The Miz right now. I wouldn't want to be the Imperium right now either.
Right. I think Crandon's probably Crandon's watching on the monitor. I think I'm gonna eat Vinci first.
It'd be a good appetizer.
Kaiser's probably got some like good frog legs. What do you think Gunther tastes like?
Deer.
Yeah, he seems like a venison kind of guy.
Yeah. I feel like he'd be kind of gamey.
Yeah.
Not that I'd ever eat Gunther. If the option was brought to me, it was like, hey, I got some Gunther. I'd be like, sorry, man, I can't have any Gunther right now.
Strict doctor's orders. I'm on a strict no Gunther diet.
Yeah, but I would after the person who was offering ate Gunther. It's like, so would you describe him as gamey or?
Oh yeah, like I would not eat a person. But if I met someone who had eaten a person, I got questions. I'm a curious guy. I want to know some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you eat a person?
I don't know.
Let's remove all the ethical, or let's lose as many of the ethical, implications as possible. Let's say it's, your fucking best friend,
yeah,
and he's dying.
Yeah, and you want me to eat you?
Yes. Yes, I want you to eat me. We'll even say that we're on a deserted island and neither of us have eaten in fucking ever.
Okay.
But I got fucked up, so I'm gonna die of natural causes anyway. And so I'm like, Eric, fucking make a fire out of some driftwood, cook and eat me.
Okay, so specifically, because you have now made this situation a situation where if I don't eat you, I may very well die.
Right.
Then yeah, like...
Okay, no brainer. What if it's just like, hey, I have to get my arm amputated for X fucking reason, and they're gonna let me keep it, and I'm gonna throw a fucking barbecue.
Uh-huh.
Do you want some sacred arm? Like, I'm eating it too, so it's not just like, here, I want to sit here and watch you eat my arm. No, I'm cutting myself a nice fucking bicep steak. But can I offer you some, tricep strips?
I don't know. That one's really hard. Because, on the one hand, functionally, there's no ethical issue here.
Right.
Like, for unrelated reasons, it had to come off, and you're like 100% on board. You're offering it to me.
Right.
There's no...
If you don't show up, my arm's still going to get eaten.
Right. So there's nothing there. But at the same time, you can't have eaten human.
Yeah, that's true. You can't decide like a week later, oh, I wish I hadn't done that because you did it, you know?
Right. There's no...
That's no looking back on eating a person.
No, that's how I am with so many things. It's just like things that I think that I'm not sure about, but think, well, it probably, because that's the thing. Like with that, I don't think it would bother me after the fact to have tried human meat as long as everything was on the up and up.
Right.
But I don't know that for sure, and so I'm just like, well, if I don't do it now, I can always do it later. Because it's like the same thing with like, because I've never done any kind of marijuana stuff.
Right.
And like, it's whatever. I don't have a problem with people doing it, and I don't think I'd have a problem with me doing it. But it's like, you can't go back and have undone it if you change your mind.
WWE Universal Championship run.
Sure.
So, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just so easy to convince yourself, like, I could always do it later. But in this very specific situation, what are the odds I would get a second chance?
Right, yeah, exactly. And that's kind of where I'm at. Is like, you know, like, there's only so much time we have on this earth to experience a lot of things.
Exactly, including the taste of human meat.
Yeah.
And whether or not it's gamey.
Right. Well, and it's not like fucking eating people is like... It feels weird to say this, but like it's not like super unheard of, and I'm not even talking about like cannibals. Like you know, like in remote places on Earth, you can still find tribes that like, you know, do cannibalism. You know, people will they go fucking interview them on like CNN and like BBC World, like, you know. But I'm not even talking about that. But like, and granted, I don't know how common a thing this is anymore, but like I definitely heard a few examples of this back in the day, so I know it's a thing. But like women, when they're pregnant, would like get their placenta, and then they would cook and eat it with their friends and families.
That I would definitely not eat. I'm sure it's perfectly okay, and there's not some horrible bad thing that would happen, but just the idea sounds gross, so on that virtue alone.
Right. Well, I think that's why Kim Kardashian didn't tell her family that they were eating her placenta until the meal was already done.
Yeah, see, that I have a problem with.
That's okay. Now we're talking about a different ethical problem. Now you've tricked me into eating you.
Right. Yeah, no, that is a whole nother ball game. But here's the real question. If we got, you know, let's say that WWE Undisputed Champion of the World, CRANDON, were to be like, hey, I'm serving up some CRANDON meat. Would you eat CRANDON's meat, Sacred?
I would eat CRANDON's meat. I want his power.
See, that was kind of my thought, too.
Fucking ruin him, CRANDON. Boosh!
Hell yeah, fuck Gunther. Fuck him in his gamey ass.
And God, that ass looks gamey. What?
I least of all saw that coming. I really thought he was down for good. Hell yeah, twist that.
Bam! Well, because like a character that has less than 85 points can't have the resiliency feature. But I swear to God, every fucking character in this game has 85.
That is one of the things that's interesting about WWE games over time, too.
Right.
Because, like, there's games where almost nobody has, like, scores in the 90s.
Right.
And people are as low as, like, the 60s. And then there's games where all guys in the main event are, like, almost 100. Guys who are in, like, the upper card, they're all in the low 90s. And guys who are in the mid and lower card are, like, the mid 80s at the lowest.
Right.
With, like, the lowest of the low guys being the low 80s.
Ah, Jesus.
And it's just like, why even have a 100-point system if Santino Marella is an 83?
Right.
Not that Santino is a bad wrestler, like, he's good at what he did.
Right.
But...
Oh, you want to go through a table? Alright. We can fucking play that game. Sorry, excuse me, Ludwig.
Pardon me. I'm surprised they're not doing more to interfere.
Right.
They did basically nothing whatsoever, and then they threw a ladder in.
Yeah.
And that was after the match was already basically over. Here we go. Can we not, like, spin them around to go through the table?
We can figure out a way to do it this way. They changed how the table works in this one.
Oh.
I say it's much harder to actually get them onto the table.
Well, that's annoying.
Damn it.
Come on, Crandon. You got this man right where you want him.
No, not you. There's too much traffic down here. I'm not going to be able to reliably get him up there.
Oh, no, he has a finisher. Oh, no.
Owie.
Well, that wasn't very nice at all.
Get out of the fucking ring. Alright, okay, fuck you guys. I'm going this way.
You think if one of those guys just ripped their jackets off and jumped in, it was like, yeah, I'm Gunther, that the ref would know the difference?
Oh, probably not.
Got him.
Pin him, Crandon.
God.
Ahem!
I must say, if he loses from getting squished, brutal. The most embarrassing loss in the history of the WWE?
God. Crandon probably feels a little bad about that, honestly. He's like, man, I just buried Gunther.
It's like, you know, I even had a stunner ready to go, and I just didn't bust it out.
I really didn't think that was going to work. Good job, Crandon. Crandon stays winning. Where is our Intercontinental title?
True! We're a double champion! And that's despite the fact that The Miz literally just let them do whatever they wanted.
Right.
Said actively go out there and make things more difficult.
Right.
Listen, I'm not saying that maybe he should be using, like, good wrestlers.
Before we introduce our next guest, let's set the stage. Cody Rhodes is still
Damn,
the
Cody Rhodes.
champion on Raw.
That's the guy I care about.
Hell yeah.
Period that saw several champions come and go.
I don't understand why we do these recaps.
I love that
We're
PNG of
on
Roman
product.
Reigns' action figure.
I know.
I'll play ball. On SmackDown, we're continuing to dominate.
God, everything about this game is just so high quality. In every way, shape, and form.
WWE Universal
3+ years!
Fuck yeah.
And we still get no respect.
Everyone's still saying, oh, who knows that guy?
And now he's
The Dark Horse? Never heard of him.
Run.
Only the hardcore fans understand that he's the greatest wrestler of all time.
predictions right now. Please welcome our guests, the SmackDown and Raw.
Come on, Regal, whoop his ass.
Fucking bust out the knucks.
First of all, I take offense to the accusation that I ever doubted my champion. I know how to pick a horse, and in this case, I was behind the Dark Horse since day one.
Yeah, behind us in Coach, motherfucker!
Oh!
Everything in your power to try to put an end to his reign.
Man, you just fucking destroyed The Miz.
Audience, Mike.
The way that Crandon has been consistently destroying The Miz for 3+ years.
Do this, Regal? At least I have a cohesive show. No one can keep track.
Do not pretend for even a minute like SmackDown has been pumping out this is the peak fucking content as he's been trying to sabotage us for I can only assume 1,078 days.
No one watches.
You just think you're better than me because you've made a living on the myth that you're some kind of technical wrestling genius. Well, I'm here to tell you, no one who matters cares.
Do you think you pointed at us specifically?
Sorry for what you said. I am better than you.
I mean,
That's why they made me the general manager of the A show.
boom!
Get
Dropped a fucking bomb on
We're
him!
not finished here. You think Raw is the
Everyone thinks that, Miz.
the company thinks
They've
that Miz.
always thought that. That's never been in dispute.
War games.
Oh!
Man, I feel bad that Regal has turned that into his catchphrase because it was only cool the first time he said it.
Oh, God.
Nah, I'm sure it's great every single time.
You're pathetic.
We'll see who's pathetic.
So wait, but which side are we gonna wrestle on?
Okay.
I guess we're gonna wrestle on SmackDowns, obviously.
So do we throw the match so that Miz doesn't get what he wants?
God, that is a tempting offer.
Maybe it's not too late to sneak over to Raw.
Let's see, they got Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, and the Club. Machine. Okay, the OC. All right.
Interesting. Can we tell Miz we refuse to go on the show?
Right. My saying would just be like, you know what? I'm gonna call out sick that day. Hell yeah, we fucking have.
Oh yeah. Expanding our horizons.
Next time!
No.
Oh, is it not next time yet?
No, it's not time for next time.
No, it just really seemed like you were setting us up for a next time.
That's fair. No, that's not what I was trying to do.
Okay. Can carry on. Still
Just
this
say,
time.
Expanding our horizons back to Monday Night Raw, the A show where we belong.
Yeah!
With that overrated, blubbering British buffoon Regal. He thinks Raw is better than SmackDown.
It is!
Well, at War Games, the blue brand will reign supreme, especially with you as our team captain leading the way.
Why would we want to be your team captain?
Did you just name me SmackDown's team captain?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? You're our champion. You've had the title on lockdown for years now.
Yeah.
Thank you for noticing.
Everything you've done to try to take it from me. I mean, I assumed you were going to pick anyone but me.
Where is this coming from? You sound like Regal. I've been Team Dark Horse since the beginning. Man, I am
The
sure
Miz is
feels-
gaslighting us?
And I'm
Well,
buying
to
it.
round out our side.
I got your old BFF Finn.
Hell yeah. The Miz was on our side the whole
To
time.
let you choose your other two teammates.
Oh, bro, who we gonna pick?
Oh, bro.
I
I
still
don't know.
find that hard to believe. So Finn and two other
Come
players are my
on.
choice.
I hope we have actual options and it's not just like
Great.
Kevin Owens and Dominic Mysterio and Logan Paul as our choices.
We do have actual options. It's the same as the end of the lock when we had to gather up our own stable.
Oh, hell yeah.
We have to do a bunch of shit, but then we can get a bunch of different people.
Hell yeah. Well, what about my stable? Nah.
Dude, those guys haven't brought their uniforms to work.
Are they even still with the company? Yeah,
Or did they
I mean, I
get
think
budget
so.
cutted last spring?
No, they totally didn't, right? Let me I'll message you in a minute. Triple H?
Did you fire my bros?
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's fine. I was just double checking.
So yeah, we can get LA Knight, we can get Austin Theory.
Eh.
Let's see, Grayson Waller.
Whoa, Grayson Waller. Oh, but there's only 9 choices this time.
Oh, there's more. Oh no, there is only 9.
And none of them are any good.
Well, so far we haven't seen who the other ones are.
Well, fair. It's fine. We'll just unlock everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
Hey,
what I figured
KO.
we'd do.
Hey, Grayson Waller. What are you doing on my TV?
All right. Or we can do LA Knight, or we can do Austin Theory. Let's do Austin Theory.
I mean, we're gonna have to do everybody to unlock the good people.
I mean, yes, but I just want to go in an order of people that I don't, am not bored by.
Same. That's fair. I'll make sure you get the win. Thanks, pal. I mean, I am, the WWE Undisputed Champion for 3+ years. CRANDON, who has whooped the ass of everyone in this locker room.
Including Austin Theory at some point, probably. We just didn't see it.
Yeah. And, all the main players at NXT.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised Grayson Waller is going to be willing to team with us, considering that we fucking ruined his show.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably on SmackDown now after we killed NXT forever.
Right.
He probably had no choice but to move somewhere else.
Unlikely partner in Austin Theory.
Unlikely is one way to word. One word to say.
CRANDON and Austin Theory? We got married?
At a combined weight of 520 pounds.
God, look at how much of a fucking non-wrestler Austin Theory looks
I
like
know.
compared to CRANDON.
God. I'm just saying, if he spent a little less time trying to get cut A little more time bulking up to be a badass.
Eating $11,000 worth of snakes.
These fierce warriors will clash in this epic tag team.
God. Man, well, I have a new favorite tag team.
Kind of looks over like, I play your cards right, kid, and I won't have to eat you.
Oh, man. Come on. Oh, shit.
We gotta beat up a lady?
Oh,
Thank God. There's 2 men in front of her. Crandon could beat those up without any sort of moral implications.
Absolutely. The Viking Raiders are gonna get fucking destroyed. Next time on the Shelf Gaming.
Oh, yeah, I was way off.